and welcome back to this week's video. I thought it'd be really nice to showcase some of the Charlie bears that have actually dribbled through. Now, if you missed some of these first time round, as they were being delivered in staggered deliveries, and sometimes we only get like one initially and then they follow with the back order, I just thought it was really nice that I can showcase you the newer ones that have just arrived again, if you did miss out on some of those, along with some of the 2023. So the first one I'm going to start with is this adorable one here. Actually really loving the face on this one, a little bit different for the Charlie bear style as well, and this is Bumbleberry Pie from 2022. But what gorgeous colours. It's nice that the under fabric here actually shows with this really glorious, like that sort of burgundy tones, but yet the overall has sort of the lilacs and the grey and the cream showing through. So I think that's a really interesting combination. The organza bow and the beautiful little sweet locket available here. Now don't forget that there's free delivery on all Charlie bears with us here at Mary Shortle at present. So this one is coming in at £88, but what an absolute sweetie. I have to say, this is so soft to touch as well. How beautiful. And again, with the complementary, very detailed paws as well, just makes that one super special. Nice size as well, coming in sort of around 15-inch height, and I think that's a really nice middle size teddy for your collection too. So I'm really in love with that one. So that one is back in, and we've got quite a few pieces of that one. Another absolute beauty. I actually popped a post on Facebook the other day, and I did a little collage of all the pinky tone ones. Wow, the page just went mad. Everybody loving the colours of these pink tones, and there are so many collectors that we meet that just collect one of the color types. So some collect the pinks or the blues or just the very teddy style colors too. But what an absolute beautiful one. This is coming in at £125. This is Miranda, a slightly larger one. Now for those of you who remember Joanne and Caroline, she reminds me a lot of that type of fabric. It's sort of like a shaggy feel and style of fabric, but it really works well, especially in these colorways. And again, absolutely loving the detail shading on the nose, the size being the slightly bigger bear, but what a presence this one has. Isn't she just lovely? So for 125, I think she's a really nice bear. Beautiful paw detail. Look at that. Isn't that lovely, the way that they're really starting to design very different paw features, which makes them just that extra bit special for your collection. So that one is Miranda, and she is also available with us here and at maryshortle.com too. This has to be one of my all-time favourites, and another one that I popped into that super pink collage. This is Hilary, again from 2022 collection, also coming in at £125. I love the paws being pink on this one. I think it's the absolute extra special feature. Hilary is just gorgeous. Look at that hair. It looks like it's feathers, doesn't it? The way and the finish. These fabrics are so amazing, and the way that they're put together to complement that overall package. Hilary really is super special, and she even has a twin called Gina. Can you see me looking around? Because I'm just trying to find Gina for you so we can sit her together. I have spotted her, but I'll just have to go and get her. Here we go. Here is Gina. So no, she's not in the pink, but she's in the beautiful sort of aqua turquoise shade fabric, which really, again, look at those as a pair. Aren't they just magnificent? I love the way the colours work so well together, and also in their matching patchwork style scarves. Isn't that lovely? So not all about the organza bow. I know a lot of them now have gone back to the keys and bells, but this is just a nice little feature. What I really love, I think it's the Gina one that I noticed, it's even got a little felt heart that's been hand applied on top of that scarf. That's just a really sweet little added feature. So no expense spared there in the finishing touches of these two 2 great Charlie Bears. Now, going back to the pink, I've actually just spotted one that I really, really love. I'm just going to pop these down on here. Gosh, we've got such a big hug of teddies here at the minute. They've all been flying back into stock. Is this one. Who loves the cake Battenberg? This one is named Battenberg, and it certainly reminds me when you cut into the cake and you see the different coloured squares, and in a way that's what she resembles, although she's working really well in the pinks and the lilacs. Isn't that a sweet one? You can just have such an amazing collection if you're only wanting to concentrate on the pinky lilac tones. There's so many now that really work so well together. So Battenberg again was a 2022 release, coming in at £100. I don't think the camera does her any justice at all. She's an absolute sweet poppet. She's super, super soft. She's a lovely size, a little bit smaller than the Gina and Hilary, and definitely a bit smaller than the Miranda. But I like the way this big head on her as well. It works so, so well. It's the shading as well. It just makes her so unique, the way the fabric is cut and the different patterns that it creates in the different Battenbergs as well. But that one is also super gorgeous. So it's lovely at the minute because we've got such a great array of colours that have been injected into the store, and so many fabulous, fabulous designs that are now here to offer you. So it's really exciting. We just absolutely love it when our deliveries arrive, and of course dealing as well in a lot of the Charlie Bears, the retired Charlie Bears, which are so important to us and so, so popular with the collectors that we meet here. Now, talking of more traditional teddies, this one has just landed. Absolutely gorgeous. This is Marlies, and this reminds me of going back to the original Charlie Bears, using that very natural fabrics and lovely, lovely sort of beigey browny tones, and that is a proper traditional teddy. Lovely size too, not too big, with the little brown organza bow and the beautiful silver style heart there, but what an absolute poppet. Now the bear overall appears quite pale and beige, but when you look closely, it's actually got this black fleck on the very, very tip of the fabric, which really gives it that interesting teddy look, doesn't it? But how lovely, again, with these very interesting pads. Look at the way they've used the 2 different fabrics there, just to make it a little bit different from the rest of the collection. And I think that's what's great about Charlie Bears. They're developing all the time, coming up with new ideas to really impress the collector, especially releasing so many in each year's collection. I know the 2023 are also dribbling through now, and there's some magnificent ones coming through. So keep posted. We'll be adding them into our website all the time as they come into stock. Now, someone super, super cute has arrived, and I'm absolutely in love with this one. Now, I don't find that Charlie Bears actually do that many dogs. They do lots of bunnies and also some other great animals, and quite a few cats, but not as many dogs. Oh my gosh, this one is a puppy, and this is beautiful Moxie. How adorable is this one? Isn't that lovely? He's like a little crossbreed, isn't he? Like a little terrier, maybe cross lab, but what a sweet poppet. Super, super soft too. And just love the patching here on the fabrics. A sweet neckerchief with this little hand applied felt heart. And again, what an absolute darling. So you can pose this as you would your teddies. It's got the tail, but just looks so, so lovely in that sitting position. You can just position the heads as well, and these little floppy ears. How gorgeous is Moxie? Also available now with us at £90, but just how gorgeous is this one? And I know some people say, oh, we don't collect the animals, we only collect the teddies, but I think this one would have to be sneaked into that teddy collection because it's really just complements the teddies. It's got that sort of cute little teddy face, hasn't it? So that one has also just arrived here. Now, somebody really super special. Now, when we got the first delivery of these, they just sold out so, so quickly. And We did get another delivery last week, and this is the last one again. So this is Mimosa and Africa, and this is a lot of demand for this when it was initially released. I love the way that the neck has a full armature and the head is also jointed, so you can position this into so many fun styles and positions. There is literally 1,000-piece production worldwide, coming in at $220, which I don't think is too bad for the quality, the size of this piece. So much fun you can have with her. And also, don't forget, look at this beauty, this little sweet baby Africa, like a little monkey just there attached to the leg of this stunning piece. Now this is not, it is jointed, but it's very firmly jointed, so you can actually position it into different styles and positions, but it does have an armature in it as well to give it the strength to be able to freestand. So this is one that you could just freestand on the floor, and it would be absolutely fabulous there as part of the whole collection. So we just have one Mimosa left, and I know that it's an absolute dream piece. The fabric they've used for this one, it is so silky to touch. It has that sort of sheen to it as well, so it's very, very beautifully thought out. And the pattern and design of the head as well, it's very interesting and actually quite realistic. So it's cute, but it's also quite real. But how adorable is that one? So that's also available with us here at maryshortle.com. Now moving on from Mimosa to something a little bit smaller but immensely cute are the little elephants. I really love the elephants, and this one has just come back through. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? That is Kindred, and that's coming in at £40. I think that's an absolute steal. Fully poseable, very, very sweet. Freestanding pads there, so really ideal just to sneak in on the shelf and pop in with your collection. So if you are running out of room, I cannot believe how many people I meet every single week, and they tell me they've got 600 bears, 800 bears, 300 bears. These collections are just growing so fast, and it's just amazing to hear which are your favorites and which ones you love finding. And also we've got so many lists now of people that are searching for the very early bears and some of the harder to find retired, but don't worry, we are looking for them for you, and if we can find them, be so exciting to see your face. So this one is also available with us here. I think we've got 3 or 4 Kindreds in stock at the minute. So if you're wanting to just start out your Charlie Bear collection, this range at around £40 are absolutely brilliant to just start out. But how cute is this one? Check out all our Charlie Bears at maryshortle.com, and don't forget, at the minute we are still managing to offer that free delivery on all teddies, retired or current Charlie Bears. So we were talking about bunnies there, and I think Charlie Bear bunnies have to be some of the cutest out there on the market. This is Sunflower. How adorable is this beauty? Coming in at £70. Absolutely fabulous size. I just love the way you can totally pose the ears to whichever expression you would like her to have. Isn't she just an absolute poppet? So fully jointed, but really very, very pretty. The pink nose to match the organza bow just really highlights this bunny and really makes her stand out in the crowd. Also love this little pink stitching on the claws here, which gives her that really fine detail. Now another bunny that's just come through that's quite different actually, but a really great price is this beauty here. So this is coming in at £49, so it's an absolute steal. Again, I'm loving, are you ready? Look at the size of those feet, aren't they amazing? So this is really a character, and this is called the Magician's Nephew, so that's a really great name as well, with the black bow and the famous white rabbit that would pop out of the hat with the lovely fluffy tail. But the price point on this one is absolutely great too. A little bit bigger than Sunflower, so quite an impressive piece. but naturally a little bit more simple in its design. So with Charlie Bears, you do get what you pay for. So this would be like the starting collection at this sort of price, and then moving into the middle range, and then of course you've got the fancier, larger pieces as well. But how lovely. So there's something for every single budget and pocket if you're wanting to start out your Charlie Bear collection. It's a very exciting journey, and as they say, there's always room for one more bear. Gonna just finish this video off showing you this absolute beauty. Again, we completely sold out of this one. We've just got this one piece that has just arrived back in stock. This was so in demand, isn't it amazing? So this is Hurley Burley, just a 1,000-piece edition, a large piece that can freestand or sit, but what an impressive piece, coming in at £215 with one of their signature hats too. How beautiful is this one? The pale pink tone with the slightly tipped black edge there, which just really makes it stand out. The matching knitted scarf, and of course look at that wonderful shaded stitch detail. So if you're looking for a limited edition piece that's probably going to be very, very sought after in the very near future, definitely check out Hurley Burley. This would be an amazing investment piece too if you're wanting something a little extra special for your collection. Now don't forget, we always have probably 300 Charlie Bears here in our store, retired and current. And what's nice about our store is we don't have shelves of all the same teddy 6-10 times over. We have literally 200 probably and 50 different faces, different models for you to feast your eyes on. So don't forget, we are open here in beautiful historical York Monday to Saturday, 10 AM to 5 PM. And if you can't make it to our store, don't forget to check us out at maryshortle.com and take advantage of that free delivery on all our great Charlie Bears at present. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we can't wait to meet you all very, very soon.